The number one thing we will talk about today will be Sesko's deal. He's in Manchester. He's ready for his medical in the next 12 hours or 16 hours. He'll be done with his medical. So we're going to talk about the deal, the amount, the pressure, you understand. Then we'll talk about Baleba deal. Is he still going to Manchester United? Is he still going to remain in Brighton? What amount of money are they putting in? So we're going to talk about that too. Then we'll talk about Colwil injury, bro. The guy just got an ACL. We're going to talk about it, how long it's going to take. The Chelsea has what it takes. Do they have what it takes to replace him, you understand? And the importance of Chelsea signing players. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Garnacho going to Chelsea. We're going to talk about Rasmus Højlund. So we'll have a lot of things to talk about, guys. So please, if this is your first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button so that you can get the best of football on this channel. I beg. Thank you. Let's go. Let's start with the first one, which is Benjamin Sesko. Is in Manchester presently. Very soon he'll be having his medical. I think everything is done, dusted, delivered to Manchester United. They've gotten their boy, one of the most exciting striker in the world presently at his age. The number of goals that he has scored, you need to respect him for that. So let's talk about the money. The money that was paid for this guy, 85 million euros, bro. If you want to break it, 76.5 million euro as pay to Arab Leipzig, then 8.5 million as an add-on. Combine everything is 85 million. Then when you want to take it in pounds, it's 66.4 million pounds paid to them, then 7.5 million pounds as an add-on, which makes everything 74 million pounds. It's crazy when you look at that amount, bro, because see, this is the point. I know quite a lot of Manchester United fans are scared. I am part of it, you understand? I've said it quite a lot of time that instead of signing young players, well, why can't we just sign an already made striker, especially a striker? Because see, the point is the most important player in Manchester United is a striker and a keeper. Because a striker, you don't have anybody that is like helping you in that front. You're the only one. Every eye is on you. So the pressure is always high on a striker. Then as a keeper too, you understand, you're the only one. The pressure is always high on keeper. So these are two very, very important positions in Manchester United that face a lot of pressure. So but he's such an exciting player, to be candid. He has scored a lot of goals. No player of his age since 2023 have scored more goals than him. Over 106 goals. That's crazy, bro. At his age, 23. At the age 22, 23, nobody has scored more goals than him in Europe. That's massive. See, I know quite a lot of Manchester United fans are scared because of what Højlund made us to believe. Because see, whenever I look at Højlund, I see him like he's a raw talent. You understand? His positioning, the way he runs, the way he walks, the way he shoots ball, you can see that it's raw. And Manchester United, they need a refined striker. And I think the biggest difference between Rasmus Højlund and Sesko is the idea that Sesko is a little bit refined. Do you understand what I mean? Sesko is built for this kind of situation. Sesko is the kind of striker we say if you play against him, you go feel him. You know the striker we say if you play against him, you as a defender, you know go know say person you defend against somebody. Sesko is somebody we say if you defend against him, you go know say man, you go feel him. I've seen him play in the Europa League. I've seen him play in the Champions League. And I see the way he terrorized some of those defenders. And he is two-legged player. He can score with both right, left, and he's very, very good in head. So I think that's different because when you look at Højlund, the only thing Højlund is very, very good at is his left. You understand? Even the head, he find him very, very difficult. But I love it. I love the fact that he's coming now. You understand? And one thing I love about this deal is the idea that he won't come Man U. You understand? If to say maybe now we get Champions League, I would splash this money. I would say, okay, he come because of money. But I tell you fact, he's coming because he loved the club and because he loved the idea of Amorim. Amorim don't preach the idea for and say, Omo, if you come, you will get chance, you will score goals and all those stuff. So I'm absolutely very, very happy. Bro, Manchester United this season will be scary, to be candid, because when you have the likes of them, Kunha, Brahim, Mbeumo, you have Bruno Fernandes, and you now have Sesko. And now I think Manchester United don't they get this depth. We say if they change person, you know, say okay, He mad. You get it? So I love this fact, and I'm absolutely very, very happy. So he'll be having his medical today, hopefully, and the deal will be done. I think he'll be his first match will be against Arsenal on Sunday, next week Sunday, which is amazing. So now the arrival of him, of course, will put a balance. It will disbalance some players in Manchester United, and one of the players that is going to affect is Rasmus Hojlund. So, as a Manchester United fan, what advice are you going to give Rasmus Hojlund? What do you think would be the best for him? Do you think Manchester United should send him on a loan? But for him, what um Fabrizio just tweeted was he want to stay, he want to compete, and me, I would love him to stay. You understand? Because if he go now, Sesko will be so comfortable, knowing well that okay, they don't get like big time striker. We feel like compete with them. So it will make sense that Hojlund should remain in Manchester United so that he will give a proper competition to Sesko. That's a very good one. I don't want him to go on a loan. I want him to remain in Manchester United. I want him to be a proper competition to Sesko. That's just it. So another big news coming into Manchester United is the Carlos Baleba news. Very good midfielder from Brighton. One of the most exciting midfielder to watch out for. I think he's Brighton best player, to be candid. In as much as we don't give respect to midfielders, I think he's Brighton best player. And Manchester United, of course, make an inquiry about him, and Brighton have put a price tag of 104 million euro. That's crazy, bro. Like, it's mad that Baleba, a guy that is earning like 12.5 million pounds, £1,000 per week in England, and Brighton are putting this kind of price. You understand? That boy should be like 60, 50 normally, on a normal sense. If na Everton or Tottenham go for Baleba now, I'm telling you, the price should be like 50, 60. But since it's Manchester United, of course, everybody wants to extort Manchester United, and that is why this price is going up now. Do I think Manchester United can get him? It will be absolutely ridiculous if Manchester United get that guy. I tell you. I don't know how it's going to affect our financial fair play, because there's still a lot of players that need to go for Manchester United to sign Baleba. You still have Garnacho, you have Sancho, you have Anthony. You understand? These are players that they should be leaving. If maybe their money don't drop now, you will say they can sign Baleba. And if there's one thing I think Manchester United have done in this transfer window is the idea of making a statement. Don't ever underestimate Manchester United. Manchester United no be small team. Manchester United are a big name. They can attract anybody at any time, at any given moment. You understand? And if they compete, so for the likes of them, Kunha, Brimo Mbuima, Sesko, like big club go for them, and they rejected this club and still choose Manchester United. It shows that Manchester United is a big club. And I think the people that this transfer window hits a lot is Newcastle United. I think we're done for that. I think we're done for Manchester United. Let's go into Chelsea, bro. Chelsea, Colwil injury, ACL. That's like majority of the season he's out. That's just the fact. And you see why it is important to be signing player. When they sign out to everybody with the complaints, why even me I be the complaints, why Chelsea go to sign players like this? But this is it. When one player like this got injured, they can just bring in another person. And it has Fabio Romano have just tweeted that Chelsea are not even ready to sign any centre back again. That's to tell you that they have depth in that centre back. You get it? So it's painful that he's got this injury. As from a neutral fan, you understand what I mean? I used to say this, that as a neutral fan, you're different. When you now bring the sentiment of the fan that you are, it's always different. You understand? So as a neutral fan, I think it's kind of painful that Colwil got injured by this time. You're about to start the season. There's every tendency that Colwil will not even playing. He will not be playing the World Cup next 2026. Because if this injury take like 7 or 8 months out of your life, that means it's almost at the end of the season before you can think of coming back. So that's crazy. I feel sorry for him. I wish him a quick recovery. Let's talk about Garnacho. Chelsea, I beg, because of God, maybe I just can't sign this boy. Garnacho is the most disrespectful young player who I don't see in a very long time in Manchester United shirts. Do you understand? Like, you don't take anything away. Garnacho is such a talented player, but the content of your character matters. Do you understand? When it comes to football, if you don't get content of character, you no feel work. No matter how talented you are. Do you understand? If you still go Chelsea now, he go perform more. But if you maintain this kind of character, nothing. Now me they tell you. So I beg Chelsea, maybe I just can't sign this boy. Sign him. Even at like 50 million, 40 million, just bring it. Sign him. It will make sense. Instead of him remaining in Manchester United. And I think if he comes to Chelsea, he's going to perform well, to be candid. Because he can play from both sides. He can play from the right wing and the left wing. So he's going to be a very, very big addition for Chelsea. Yeah. Do we have anything to even talk about again in terms of, yeah, let's talk about Ballon d'Or, bro. The Ballon d'Or list came out yesterday. 30 players. See, I don't want to disrespect anybody that are on that list, but I want to ask this question: why is Isaac not on that list? Why is Casado not on that list? Why is Bruno Fernandes not on that list? Why is Osimhen not on that list? And you have the likes of them, Kupama, you have the likes of them, Vinicius, you have the likes of them, who, bro, McAllister. Like, bro, I don't understand how manage these 4 players that I just called now are not in the Ballon d'Or. It's crazy. The Ballon d'Or is becoming like a joke. Alama no lie you. It's crazy. I think that's it. Please, if this is your first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button. Thank you and God bless.